Palworld shouldn't even be here today. Nintendo spent years trying to bury it in court, hoping to wipe this indie project off the map entirely. But Pocketpair didn't flinch. They quietly reworked their code, sidestepped the legal traps and kept moving. Now the fight is over, the full release is out, and the real question begins: after all that chaos, is the game actually good? I started fresh, built a new world, and began my first hours to find out. The first thing that hits you is the visual cleanup. New shaders, sharper edges, smoother motion, everything just feels refreshed. But what really grabbed me was the horizon. That old heavy fog is gone, and now you can clearly see the massive wall tree towering in the distance. And it actually matters because in the full release that tree is officially the endgame zone for the main story. Even the early survival grind, gathering resources, building your first camp, which I did in the worst spot imaginable, feels way less tedious. The menus snap faster and the basic movement has been tuned. That sluggish dodge roll from early access is gone, replaced with something far more fluid. You can reload, shoot and dodge all at once now. It felt so good that I wanted to see whether the game actually had teeth. So I geared up, grabbed a couple of heavy hitters to back me up and pushed straight into an early boss fight. This is where early access used to fall apart. Pal stuck on rocks, staring at walls, refusing to fight. But this time, my pal jumped in instantly, pathfinding cleanly around the terrain. And with that new combat dash, the whole fight felt more dynamic. I was trading aggro with my creature, ducking under heavy acorn rain, dodging what looked like a green tornado, and even with higher than recommended gear, we barely survived with a sliver of health. Winning that fight felt incredible. It proved that despite the legal chaos behind the scenes, Pocketpair didn't just slap a 1.0 launch sticker on a broken game to make a quick buck. They actually fixed the core feel of combat. After the fight, I pushed deeper into the world, and that's when it became obvious the entire ecosystem had shifted. Just wandering around the starting zone, I kept running into completely new faces. They added 72 new pals, and instead of hiding them on some distant high-level island, they scattered them across the whole map so the world feels alive from the very first steps. But the coolest change is how you build your team. It's wild to think that while Pocketpair was fighting off Nintendo's lawyers, they were also writing patch notes so massive they literally broke Steam's character limit. They reworked partner skills for over 200 pals. In early access, the best strategy was honestly pretty dull. You stacked 5 copies of the same pal to multiply one massive stat buff. In this version, that stacking behavior is gone. Instead, they redesigned the skills to reward having a diverse squad. Looking further down the road, it's clear they've opened the ceiling for the endgame. The level cap is now 80, and with it comes a wave of new tech, including a late-game wing pack that lets you freely fly without needing a specific mount. They've also added Pal Awakening using gems from the World Tree, plus a breeding mutation system where specialized cakes let you hatch absolute monsters with traits you'll never find in the wild. But honestly, the best part of 1.0 isn't the big headline features, it's the tiny thoughtful details that show they actually care about your time. For base builders, handiwork pals now automatically repair damaged structures, and repair kits are gone entirely to save you the micromanagement. There's a built-in auto run for long journeys, and dungeons have been completely relit and redesigned, so you're not wandering through endless identical stone tunnels anymore. At the end of the day, it's clear Pocketpair didn't just push this out to cash in on the hype. They went back, dug straight into the foundations, and rebuilt Palworld into a genuinely robust, surprisingly deep survival RPG. Nintendo tried everything they could to bury this project under a mountain of legal paperwork, but instead of suffocating, the game somehow came back stronger, cleaner, and more fun than it was a year ago.